This is the Red Sox POSTCAST, your instant game reaction for the Boston Red Sox, part of the Locked On Podcast Network. Your team every day.
Well, on Saturday at Fenway, the Red Sox able to clinch a series victory against the Marlins. They score early and often, including a 3-run home run from Trevor Story. Red Sox now go for the series sweep on Crochet Day on Sunday. All is well and good. The Red Sox continue to win at home, but yes, I'm going to bring up Isaiah Campbell and the fact that the Red Sox had to go to Aroldis Chapman in the ninth inning to get the final out. That is on you, Isaiah Campbell. That should not, cannot happen. With that, we welcome you into our latest Locked On Red Sox postcast. I'm Steve Lennox, longtime play-by-play announcer and storyteller. Believe 100% if a big league hitter is called upon to get a bunt down, then they should be able to get that bunt down. Also a big believer, and if you get them on, you need to get them over and get them in when the situation dictates. We are providing reaction to every Red Sox game, including the victory on Saturday for the Red Sox at Fenway against the Marlins on the Locked On Red Sox YouTube channel. Our Locked On Red Sox postcast also available on the Locked On Red Sox podcast feed, which is free and available wherever you download your podcasts. Our latest Locked On Red Sox postcast brought to you by 5 Hour Energy Transfusion. Go to 5hourenergy.com today. Use promo code LOCKEDONGolf to receive 20% off on your order. Only valid through September 30th. Order transfusion-flavored 5-Hour Energy shots today. We do want to hear from you, our everydayers, our first-timers. Yes, we want to hear from you, our Royal Rooters. If you're live with us on the Locked On Red Sox YouTube channel, hit that comment button. Might have a couple of comments, I would imagine, on Isaiah Campbell. But again, a victory for the Red Sox. Chapman had to come on, tying run at the plate in the top of the ninth inning, got the final out through just 4 pitches. Red Sox pick up the victory. And again, I'll say it for the second time and probably multiple times, Sox now have an opportunity for a series sweep with Garrett Crochet on the mound on Sunday. How about Trevor Story, the big hero Friday night with a walk-off base hit? Story on Saturday, a big 3-run blast.
This is what you'll be talking about.
Driving in the car earlier today on this Saturday with my youngest son, Matthew, and we're talking about the Red Sox. Now, Matthew is not a baseball fan, but he says, Dad, you're always talking about the one guy I know with the Red Sox is the Garrett Crochet guy because you're always talking about him. Yeah, you're always talking about the ace of the pitching staff, the lefty stud, who's going to go on and make the start on Sunday for the Red Sox as they go for the series sweep. And I'll remind you right now, Garrett Crochet wasn't at his sharpest earlier this week in his start on the road against the Houston Astros. First NESN reference, Dave O'Brien, Will Middlebrooks mentioned that. He's ready to go tomorrow. You guarantee that, right? Now you want to go out and see him execute. Red Sox executed early on Saturday against Cal Quantrill as they get 2 runs in the first inning. Thank you, Masa Yoshida. Little 2-out magic, as he made it 2-0 in the very first inning with a 2-out, 2-run single. Then the Red Sox able to add on as they get 4 runs across, and Trevor Story capped the 4-run third inning with another 3-run home run. Trevor Story's got a beautiful swing when he's on, and he delivered in a big way. Story getting the job done against Cal Quantrill. And I said it on Friday. I really did think along the lines of that the Red Sox were going to bounce him around a little bit, batter him around a little bit, and they did. As they get the 2 in the first and the 4 in the third and 1 more and up 7-0 before Bello gave up his first of 2 runs in the 5th inning. Bello gave up just 2 solo home runs and 4 hits total. And you'll allow the home runs because a number for Bello is the fact that he didn't walk a single batter. Love that. Pitch to contact. Would I have loved to have seen him go a full 7? Absolutely. 100%. But the Red Sox get the job done. We'll talk about the 9th inning here in a moment, but that's going to stick in the old craw. That's an old person saying, hey, I'm an old guy. That's going to stick for me a little bit because Isaiah Campbell, you've got a job to do there, and that's to prevent the tying run from being in the on-deck circle or coming to home plate. But the Red Sox pick up a nice victory. 2-0 in this series. They've now won 7 straight series at home. And how about Trevor Story? Trevor Story, I give him the at-bat of the game, capping that 4-run inning against Quantrill, the 3-run home run in the 3rd inning. Put the Sox up 6-0. Story, 19th home run of the season, Seventh 3-run home run of the season for Trevor Story. And the Red Sox do hold on for the victory. They're now 18-1 this season when Story goes yard. Love that number. So Story delivering the big hit. It seemed like every ground ball in the infield was to the left side, to either Story at short or Bregman at third base. And by the way, Alex Cora, it's go time. And it's been go time. But he's pretty much, you guys are playing every single day. They'll have an off day next Wednesday. You've won the first 2 games of this series. Again, I called for 4-1 against the Marlins and Orioles. And that's in play. You're now 2-0. Go 3-0, then split with the Orioles. Or run the table. That'd be nice as well. But Isaiah Campbell in that 9th inning, Chapman had to get ready in a hurry. And he got the final out of the ball game as he got Sanoja on a ground out to end the game. But Campbell giving up 3 2-out runs. I don't know. He might be sent down. It might have to be, we're sending a message here. And his job, he didn't get the job done. They win the game 7-5, but I didn't want to see Chapman on Saturday. Did a great job on Friday. Picking up the save, has to come in. Again, didn't throw a lot of pitches, but the way you had it lined up, best case scenario that you could have on Sunday is Crochet 7 or 8 innings. And then Chapman for the 9th on Sunday. But now, probably not available going 3 days in a row. I don't think you do that. You'd have him available Monday, Tuesday. And again, he hadn't pitched in a whole heck of a lot on the road trip through San Diego and Houston. But now he's pitched in back-to-back games. And the fact that he even had to get up in the 9th inning, then you have to bring him in the game. Alex Cora was not wasting any more. As soon as he got the call or was on the phone to the bullpen, hey, he's ready, let's go. He's in the game. So Campbell and Will Middlebrooks was saying it. Hey, he's pitched well here of late, but that's not getting the job done. Chapman should not pitch in that 9th inning at all. You're up 7-2. It's a 7-5 game tying run at the plate with 2 down. He got the final out. So again, I think it's realistic. The offense did enough. Got the offense. And again, it was the top of the order. As Roman Anthony, 2 base hits and a walk, on base 3 times. His on base percentage, not quite 406 as I look at the Ted Williams hat. 406, but at 405. 2 hits, a walk, 2 runs scored. Bregman, a couple of base hits, RBI, runs scored, and a walk. So he was on base 3 times. Jarren Duran, on base 3 times. You take a hit, you take a walk, you take a hit by pitch. And then Story, the 2 base hits, the home run, the 3 RBIs, and Yoshida delivering in that first inning. Bottom of the lineup, not so much. Gonzalez, Abreu, Rafaela Wong combining 0 for 4, all 4 of them. That's simple. 0 for 16. That's not good. But the top of the lineup did the job. And a couple of days ago, they were shut down for the most part by Hunter Brown. 7-5 victory. Yes, a close win, but a win nonetheless. Crochet makes the start on Sunday in the finale. Then you've got 2 with Baltimore. Then you're on the road for 8. 4 in New York against the Yankees, 4 in Baltimore against the Orioles. Just did not want to see Crochet pitch in that 9th inning. Not at this point in the season. And we'll say it right here. Red Sox remain 38 games left in the regular season and stay 5 games behind the Blue Jays, who absolutely just beat up on the Rangers in Toronto on Saturday. So now 68 wins, 22 wins to 90. I think it's doable. I really do. You've got to go 22 and 15, 22 and 14. I'm not going to do the numbers. Sometimes it just embarrass myself. But 12 games over 500. Win on Sunday, complete the series sweep. Back to tying a high water mark of 13 games over 500 for the season. Stay back of Toronto. 5 games back. But again, I think Toronto's going to hit a little bump in the road here. And they're going out on the road here. Just like the Red Sox are for 8. And staying in the division. So you see how this plays out. But you like where the Red Sox are at right now. The Rangers fall off a little bit more. And I know we're all scoreboard watching. You're going to want to see what the Yankees do. The Mariners at last check were losing in New York against the Mets, so that would help out as well. Enough of me. We hear from you, our Royal Rooters. Locked On Red Sox Postcast. We get to your comments, and that's next. And our Locked On Red Sox Postcast, talking about a Red Sox 7-5 victory over the Marlins at Fenway as they continue to play winning baseball at home at Fenway Park. We are presented by 5-Hour Energy Transfusion. Time to fuel up and turn it up with 5-Hour Energy Transfusion. It brings the bold grape ginger lime flavor of your favorite golf drink, minus the alcohol, into a quick, energizing shot. Whether you're sinking birdies or just making memories with friends out on the links, it's a hole-in-one in your energy game. Let's be honest, some days on the course or even off it, you just need that little extra boost to stay sharp and energized. Golf is all about good times with good people and good flavors, of course. The grape ginger lime flavors give you the best parts of your clubhouse go-to without chasing down the bev cart. If you go to 5hourenergy.com today, that's the number 5hourenergy.com, you can use promo code LOCKEDONGolf to receive 20% off your order. This offer is only valid until September 30th on one order and cannot be used with other promotions. The code is not good on subscription orders. Whether you're meeting up with friends or trying to turn 18 holes into 36, get the energizing boost you need to power through. Order transfusion-flavored 5-Hour Energy shots today. Locked On Red Sox Postcast also presented by Monarch Money. Hey, most people can't name all of their financial accounts or even what they're worth, whether it's your 401ks, properties, or investments. And when you don't have the full picture, you can end up leaving money on the table. That's why there is Monarch Money. It's an all-in-one personal finance tool that brings your entire financial life together in one clean, easy-to-use interface on your laptop or on your phone. Monarch does the heavy lifting for you. You can link all of your accounts in minutes, see clear data visuals, get smart categorization of your spending, and finally feel in control of your money without even touching a spreadsheet. Do you know how many subscription services you are currently working with? How many do you have open? With Monarch Money, you can link all of your accounts to Monarch and immediately spot subscriptions that you're not even using. Canceling those can save you money, not only every week, but every month throughout the course of the year. Monarch makes it simple to review your finances with your partner. You can both see budgets, goals, and spending activity in one place. Don't let financial opportunity slip through the cracks. Use code LOCKEDONMLB at monarchmoney.com in your browser for half off your first year. That's 50% off your first year at monarchmoney.com, code LOCKEDONMLB. All right, I always say that I'm going right to you with the comments from our Royal Rooters. 13th straight, couple of numbers of the night for you. 13th straight sellout crowd, 36,192 at Fenway. They go home satisfied for the most part, right? Probably a couple Miami Marlins fans in the ballpark, I would imagine, maybe 2, 3, 5. They're making a big deal of that 13th consecutive sellout. And that's a nice number. I don't know. I'm going to look it up of how many sellouts they have for the season. 45-18 when scoring first with Saturday's victory for the Red Sox. Always important to get on the board first. Did that for Brayan Bello. Again, Bello giving up the 2 runs. Club now 11-10 in his 21 starts on the season. 1 relief outing. That was at home against the Cincinnati Reds. 9th win on the season for Bello. And Bello, last one for you. 2 runs or less allowed in 11 games in a starting role this season. And if Bello, and I'll give him a little bit of a leash here, but man, just to see Bello go 7, he's, for me, that close right now to just believing. Rough start last Sunday against the Padres in the series finale in San Diego, but he's really, really close right now, just in terms of when he's the next man up to make the start, of understanding he's going to go out there and give you a quality outing. His outing on Saturday was a quality outing. Pitch to contact, got the early lead. And it was great to see, just in terms of what he did. Red Sox get the 4 runs across in that 3rd inning, and Bello did a nice job settling in and setting them down. Worked a 1-2-3 inning in the 4th inning and just needed 7 pitches to retire the 3 batters. There were a handful of times on the day, including Xavier Edwards, the leadoff hitter to start the game. First pitch swinging, ground out to second. That always helps. But Bello, before giving up the home run to Troy Johnston to get the Marlins on the board in the 5th inning, had retired 8 in a row. And then again, he gave up the home run in his final inning of work. Ramirez, a leadoff home run. They'd worked on the mound a little bit. Bello wanted the grounds crew to come out. The home plate umpire had summoned them from down in the tunnel well past the first base dugout, and then gave up the home run. And then he was pulled. Wilson got the job done, got a strikeout and a pop-up. Matz, you have to have liked what Steven Matz has given you so far to the bullpen. Will Middlebrook said he's more effective. Go one inning and have him be able to come back as well. You could see Matz again on Sunday through very few pitches in his one inning of work and retire the side in order. He's a guy, though, that can give you length out of the bullpen. He can go 2-3 innings, but it looks like right now he's a one-inning guy from the left side, and it doesn't seem like they're going to extend him out to possibly use him in a starting role. All right, enough of me. Let's get to you. Comments going on board. Who are we starting with? Who is our leadoff hitter? It's Emily with her birthday Friday and her birthday weekend. Red Sox are now 2-0 on Emily's birthday weekend. Emily, welcome in. A win is a win, but, man, it didn't need to be that close. No, and that's on Isaiah Campbell. And, again, it could be a message sent of, you know what? You didn't get the job done. We had to go to Chapman on Saturday. Bye-bye. It's a short trip west to Worcester, and you're on your way. Jordan, good day to get my fantasy championship team drafted. There you go. And most importantly, a Red Sox series win. Let's go, boys. Jordan, wish you all the best in fantasy league. I would imagine that's for the upcoming football season. Carlos, well, that got scary real quick. Yes, it did. Bello was on fire. Another City Connect jersey win. Go Sox. Now for the sweep tomorrow with 3 brooms. It's on the table. It's what I always say. You want to win the series. Well, you've won the series. Now you go for the sweep. And who's starting? I don't know. I think I'm up to 4 or 5 times mentioning the name Garrett Crochet. He goes in the finale. Andrew the GOAT. Just an okay win by the Red Sox, not a good win. Andrew the GOAT, they're all good wins. And the Red Sox are 12 games over 500 now with the victory against the Marlins. Just continue to roll at home. Jordan, Crochet Day just got a little bit sweeter. There you go. Knowing he can help the sweep. 100%, Jordan. Andrew the GOAT, once again. That was an ugly win by the Red Sox. It got ugly late. It got a little dicey there late. But again, a win is a win right now. You're at this point in the season, under 40 games left in the regular season, every victory is big. You stay 5 games back. You stay within striking distance of the Blue Jays, who lead things right now in the AL East. Emily back again, definitely wanting that sweep. Bello, I believe, was on fire. Campbell did good until he got 2 outs. Then he couldn't close it down. Yeah, he just needed the one more out, didn't get it. Win is a win from Emily. Yes, indeed. Red Sox diehard. Almost blew it, but did not. Red Sox diehard. But glad we got the win, Royal Rooters. Yeah, you go out and enjoy your Saturday night knowing the Red Sox have a chance for a series sweep. Joe, good win. Boys, just pretend Campbell didn't happen. I can't, Joe, because that did happen. It was not a complete meltdown, but 3 runs across in the top of the 9th inning. The Marlins, they almost looked like they were laying down until all of a sudden, hey, let's make this interesting in the 9th inning against the Red Sox bullpen. Emily, yeah, Campbell just crumbled after 2 outs. It happens. But there are options at AAA. And again, I don't know if they do something to say, I wouldn't be shocked if there's a move where Campbell goes down and someone comes up to fill his spot in the bullpen before Sunday's finale against the Marlins. I would not be shocked at all. Got to keep the bats hot. That from Jordan. Alley Bats, that was a lot harder than it needed to be, but an ugly win is still a win. 100% Alley Bats, and we're going to let Andrew the GOAT know that as well. Carlos, defense didn't come up for him either. Seems like they got overconfident. Duran hit that wall pretty hard. Yeah, Duran runs into walls. And there's only one way Jarren Duran hits, plays, and that's all out. And that's why he's one of my favorite Red Sox players to watch since I started this and since we started this last June of 2024. Love Jarren Duran. Love him. And, yeah, he just plays one way. And, Duran came through. He tattooed that ball against Quantrill in the 3rd inning. RBI double scoring Roman Anthony to make it 3-0. And then Yoshida later in the inning as well after the Story home run as Marcy went back in right field. Marcy made 2 nice plays in that inning and did take a home run away from Masa Yoshida. But, Duran ripped that ball. And that one was pretty close to going out into the bullpen for a home run as well. Joe, he got scared under adversity. I think maybe talking about Campbell there a little bit. Joe Campbell. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Nice win. Sox rolling that from George White checking in. Jordan back to 12 over 500. Little more breathing room. Yeah. At this point in time, you're really looking at, I mean, if you don't catch the Blue Jays in the division, you're going to be one of the 3 wild card spots. You want to be the top wild card spot. We'll see how it plays out, but that's where you want to be. But 12 over right now, 38 to play. Is it 38? I think it's 38. Yeah, 38 left, 12 over 500. You're playing October baseball. Be shocked if you're not. I mean, geez. Just absolutely. I mean, Jordan, yeah, 12 over 500. Win tomorrow, you're 13 over. That ties a high watermark for the season. At this point, you're looking at October baseball. And I don't want to hear, oh, it's just the first round. It's best 2 out of 3, all that. You could be home for 3 or on the road for 3. I don't care. Get these guys playoff at bats. Get them into that atmosphere. You think the atmosphere at Fenway is great now? Get to October baseball. They'll experience an entirely different level. Jimmy J, story's been great. He really has. Carlos, now if Seattle can take the L, Sox are creeping in there. There you go. Jimmy, I remember when we first signed him, never been this good. Yeah, he's had injuries. Trevor's story. But he's there right now, and he's answering the bell every single day. Mentioned that earlier. Left side of the infield, Bregman, Story, they're in there every day. Every single day right now. Let's hear it for those Royal Rooters. That from Bill. Bill, thanks for checking in. Appreciate that. Jimmy J, got a couple more minutes here. Sweep the homestand. It's on the table. Steve, you man about town. That from Jules. Thanks. Appreciate that. I think it's a compliment. Emily, man, my blood pressure went through the roof. Come on with Campbell on. Scared me for a minute there. Emily, you got to breathe. That's all. You just got to breathe. Take it all in. Think about Alex Cora the next time it gets dicey in the 9th inning. That man, he's got a smile on his face. Didn't want to go to Chapman, but hey, here we go. I'm not fooling around any further. Chapman, you got to get one out. Go get it. Thomas, that was close. Yeah, a little bit. Let's go Chapman from Thomas. It was, you get the time run of the plate. Call up Tolley and Sandlin, DFA Isaiah and Kelly. That from Jules. It might be on the table. I mean, they're talking about it. They're not refuting it. They're not shooting that down. And I think Sandlin would be first. And Isaiah Campbell, last year, this year, he's had his shots. You know what he is. And he's unfortunately, he's capable of doing exactly that in the 9th inning on Saturday. Cora, the bullpen, Jules, come on. I left that one up there way too long. Why the negativity on Cora in the bullpen? I don't get it right now. You got Wilson, you got Matz. He didn't want to go 2 innings with Matz because you got to shut him down for a few days after that. Matz probably pitches. I mean, again, he's probably available to go in Sunday's finale. Maybe he pitches Sunday. Maybe he pitches then again on Tuesday. You keep him available in that situation. You pitch him for a second straight inning. The way he rebounds, he might only be available next Tuesday, this upcoming Tuesday. So Jordan, Tolley time. It might be. Jan, that was scary. You guys. It was nerve-wracking. It got dicey. Danny, I like this team enough said. I really excited for the tickets I got versus the Athletics in September. There you go. Will be really cool watching them in a minor league stadium. Danny. Yeah, you're going to be on the road, West Coast. Last trip to the West Coast. We talk a lot of crap about Campbell, but he still has a good ERA. In that situation, Joe, I'm not agreeing with the ERA for a relief pitcher. That is one number that I don't really put too much into. I got to scroll down here. Let's see if Emily, the birthday girl with the birthday weekend, last one here. Feel like Crochet is going to come out swinging. He's got something to prove. I can't wait to see what he does tomorrow. That's the one. I'm going to give Austin D here, checking in. Wasn't scary. Have some confidence in Chapman, my friends. Everyone's got confidence in Chapman. He's allowed 2 earned runs now in his last 34 appearances. Yes, he threw 4 pitches, I believe, and got 1 out, but that counts as an appearance. 2 earned runs allowed in his last 34 appearances. It's not Chapman. It's the fact that Chapman had to A, warm up, B, come into the game because Campbell didn't get his job done. Crochet, let's see him get the job done on Sunday. As always, we tip our cap to our sponsors and acknowledge 5 Hour Energy and Monarch Money. By supporting our sponsors, you are supporting us with Locked On. You know the drill. You know the final close. We're going to be on within minutes of the final out of Sunday's finale against the Marlins, hopefully talking about a series sweep and a victory for Garrett Crochet as well. Again, we'll be on within minutes with our latest Locked On Red Sox postcast on Sunday as the Red Sox are going for the series sweep. As always, we also tip our cap to you, our Royal Rooters, our everydayers, and our first-timers. We appreciate your help in making this the number one place, the number one destination to hang out immediately after every Red Sox game. Locked On Red Sox postcast. Again, appreciate you being on board and all of your support as well. Locked On Sports, your team, your Red Sox, every day.